What's up everybody, and welcome to my video tutorial. I'm Joshua Casper, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make what I call a transition. It's kind of hard to explain, so I mean just follow along with me and I promise you're going to love it. It's essentially taking this track, which is Crank That by Soulja Boy, fading that into the Crank That acapella, and then fading in the Swag Surfing instrumental to make a little blend, and then transitioning it into the original Swag Surfing track. Go ahead and download the source files, and let's get started. The Crank That Soulja Boy original is in audio track 1, the Crank That Soulja Boy acapella is in audio track 2, and the Swag Surfing intro outro extended version is in track 3. I'm going to do making intro and outros in a later tutorial, but this is already done for you for now. And also I've pretty much warped these out already for you. I cover how to do this in another tutorial called Making a Blend or a Mashup. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. But you know, I'm not going to be covering that stuff, so just try to either go figure out how to do it or follow along. I'm going to be going through it fairly quickly. Anyway, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and record the Crank That Soulja Boy original and the Crank That Soulja Boy acapella into the session view. So hit the global record button and launch the first scene.
Soulja Boy,
okay, and then flip over to the session view and drag this track out all the way and drag out the acapella all the way. Now when I launched that, I noticed that unfortunately these acapellas are not synced up perfectly, so we're going to quickly go ahead and sync these up right now. So go ahead and click on all these warp markers in between the 62.42 and the first warp marker, and go ahead and zoom in to right about here on the track. It's in the beginning. And zoom in on the acapella itself and move the warp marker 1 to the left until these line up. You can see visually right here that they are lining up. Zoom in as much as you want to get it as perfect as you want, and then zoom out, and then jump to the end. Zoom out on both of them. Jump to the end right here, and zoom in on both of them again, and just try to make these as close as you can get them. This looks pretty good. Where should it go? Right about here. You know, it looks, and then just give it a listen and let's see how close we get it. Okay, that's pretty close. It's close enough for this this little tutorial anyway. So next thing you need to do is go ahead and take the Crank That original and shrink it down to about the fourth bar, the 4 right here. Go ahead and shrink it down to there, and then take the acapella and shrink it down to so it starts right after the original stops. And go ahead and play it and see how it sounds.
3 times from left to right. 3 times from left to right.
Okay, so that's, you know, what we got so far. Flip back to the live view, double click your stop button to go back to the beginning of your recording, launch the global record button, and go ahead and press play. And as soon as that acapella goes and when the original instrumental is supposed to drop, go ahead and drop the Swag Surfing clip. Go ahead and launch that. So let's try it.
Soulja Boy, tell me. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soulja Boy. You gotta punch, then crack back 3 times from left to right.
Now.
Soulja Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soulja Boy, that Superman, that why me you?
Okay, and don't worry about levels right now. That's kind of where we go towards the end. But we're just trying to get this, you know, the base of the project down. So go ahead and drag out the Swag Surfing track and minimize some of the acapella because we're not going to use it all. We're gonna stop it as soon as the Swag Surfing track comes in. So go ahead and mute that. acapella and find where the swag surfing vocals come in. So it's right here at the 13th bar. So take the acapella and shrink it down to there and turn it back on and listen to it and see what we've got so far. Okay, so we're pretty much good to go as far as structure is concerned. Now all we need to do is concentrate on, you know, little things to make it sound a lot better. Like, first of all, this vocal is way too loud, so go ahead and click the volume control for track 2, which is the acapella, and turn it down a bunch and just listen.